TMD Sports is brought to you by Fanatics.com for all your official licensed gear. Ruff Reem is signed back with Cleveland, the future of the Browns season, and one Dallas Cowboys fan who's definitely a Browns hater. Let's get it. What's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook and all the social media network? It's TMD Sports. We talk about everything under the sun in sports. And unfortunately, we got some stuff going down for our beloved Cleveland Browns. Now, we got a special guest tonight, but we're going to get to him. So let's do it like we do every week. Let's introduce the cast. Christy Acuity is in the building. And Christy, why do you got your shirt on inside out like that?
So evidently there's this British curse thing. So, I'll let our resident British guy explain to you why it's
But all right, Pete, you might have to go next. Pete, the British
It's
Bulldogs
coming
in the
off.
building.
It's coming off. Yeah, no. If you feel that you're jinxing something over here, you turn your jersey inside out for one game, and the jinx is gone. So come on, plenty to talk about tonight. Let's go. Come on.
No doubt. Jay Bizzles is in the building. JB, what's good, player?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Everything's good. We're going to have a good show tonight. We got Bizzle Boogie Buddies coming on. We're going to have a great show. Let's get into it.
No doubt. What? And last but never least, my main man, Aaron Sim, Mr. Bernstein is in the building. Let him know what's good, player.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. Hey, it's just one game. It's one game, but, we'll get on the Nick Chubb thing, but it's this is a little bigger than just one game. But but we'll get it. We'll get it together. Let's go.
Looking slick, Aaron. Looking
think
slick.
So? Think so? I'm about to be Bernstein. That's why I'm letting the gray come on.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, y'all. We got a very special guest coming all the way from ATL. As you well know, we had some injuries, some stuff going down. But look, before we get to that bad part, Kareem Hunt is back in the building, man. And I need to ask everybody, how y'all feel, even our Dallas Cowboy buddy, how y'all feel about Mr. Hunt being back in the building? Go ahead, Pete. You so ecstatic. Go ahead, brother.
Damn, yes. Have we not been talking about this for months? Pay the man. Come on. Yes. I couldn't be more happier. There you go. And the day of bad news becomes the next day is good news. Yes.
Yeah. I think Kareem for waiting. Because there's other teams that wanted him. I think he had a hunch. I think the Browns had told him, if Ford didn't work out or something like that. And he wants to be a Brown. That's what the key thing about it is, man. Big shout out to Kareem Hunt Sr., who is definitely a friend of the show, part of BFO. Like I said, man, we become a family over here, and Kareem Hunt is definitely part of our family. So let's go Ruff Reem.
Yes.
No doubt. Christy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Monday was like the worst. I don't think anybody could have imagined that game turning out any worse. And then we get this wonderful thing with Kareem coming back, and it's like, it sucks. It shouldn't have been like this. It should have never come to this. He should have been signed with us already, never gone into the free agency. But
no lies being told.
I was bawling to his dad yesterday. I was like, please tell me it's true. Please tell me he's coming back. I've been emotional roller coaster.
Well,
Christy.
Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
Say, Christy, you showing how I feel on the inside. When Nick Chubb got hurt yesterday, I didn't care if we won or lost anymore. I didn't care about football no more. I hated those all white jerseys because they look like the Maslin Tigers, and we did the Maslin. We did the Maslin market. So I'm just saying, it's got a problem. I wish Sunday never
the white
happened.
helmets.
Or Monday never happened. Yeah,
They gotta go.
I'm mad now. Throw them things away, man. You look like the Maslin Tigers, and all I remember is running wild on them.
No doubt. Well, I talked to Senior, man. I didn't want to say nothing, so I just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted it to be. I said because I knew everybody was gonna be in this DM, man. I just let that shit ride and just kept it going until we got the news. You know what I'm saying? So, but Motown, my brother, my Dallas Cowboy brother. Now, I know you're not a big Browns fan, but I know you heard the news, man. How do you feel about this whole situation as far as the NFL is concerned?
Hey, look, it's always bad anytime a baller get hurt. You know, I wish him well, speedy recovery. You know, but you know, he jinxed playing with the Browns. I don't know what else.
Oh man,
no.
I was just about to say you was playing for not hating. I was just about to say you was playing for not hating. You can be another fan, but you ain't gotta hate. Yeah, it's 5-star, but y'all 1-star. Y'all 1-star in the last 10 years. Just remember that. Y'all won as many championships.
Y'all gotta go back to like the
y'all win like we win.
For the Browns, man. When have y'all won anything?
But at the end of the day, that was
how the boys on your show, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring some life to you, brother. It's the only time you're gonna get some heat like this.
Did y'all win last week?
He does have Dion's jersey on.
Oh, you know we look good this year. We look good.
Yeah,
boys, ready. We Super Bowl bound, baby.
I don't know how the fans don't take that, but when we do them segments, it's a different segment.
Until the 49ers beat y'all by 30.
Hey, look,
no, 49ers gonna beat y'all by 30.
Hey, look, they cheated. You know they cheated. We know they cheated.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And look,
all right, y'all. Trying to move on.
Me, I'm like, look, I feel sorry for Browns fans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You shouldn't feel sorry for us.
Tell you, let me tell you something. That was a low down, dirty hit. That was low down and dirty.
I don't. You know what?
Hold up, y'all. We was gonna get to it. You know, we gonna get to it. So now that we might go ahead and get
now you're getting me fired up.
Injury. The Nick Chubb injury. Do y'all feel like Fitzpatrick was being malicious when he did this hit?
No.
Filth.
No. You see him
bro.
crying on the field. After he hit him, he started crying because he heard the crack. He wasn't hurt. He laid there because like they showed him on the thing. He was saying he heard the crack. He was upset by it. You know, when you're a good football player and you play real hard, I mean, stuff like that happens. Can't nobody tackle Nick Chubb on his chest, on his waist.
Correct.
You gotta hit him in his legs. You know, Marcus, people hit me in my legs all day, every day, all day. That's just what comes with the position. That's why they want my son to play running back. That's why I was glad when he decided not to play in college, because any play could be your last. You remember Tyrone Whitley when he came through Sandusky before he was even at Michigan. He was the best running back in the state. He played 3 plays, and I still remember that crack. So what I'm saying is that just comes with the territory of football. This is Nick Chubb's second bad knee injury. It was a matter of time. I mean, when you seen what happened in Georgia, it was a matter of time. But I'll give big shout out to Chubb Town. We've been in contact with them. They all in prayer. And only thing really can get you through this is God. And he got a whole city behind him. And he going to be all right. Chubb going to be all right.
No doubt.
Yes, he is.
All right, Christy, you might have to go ahead and get it off your chest real quick. Go ahead, boo.
All right. So when it happened, I of course lost my mind. I was like, all right, there goes our 14-3 season. Ain't no way it's gonna be 14. There goes
14-3. What?
Hey, listen here, mister. My turn to talk.
Delusional in Cleveland, man.
All right, I'm gonna
3? You mean 3-14?
Well, now.
Hey, don't come on this show hating now.
Yeah, Motown, I was about to give you some props for not hating, but you live in Atlanta, your name is Motown, and you like the Cowboys. You better find something to roll with. See, we Browns fans for life. Win, lose, or draw, we still celebrate. See, but you wouldn't understand that because you like that star on the helmet because you want to be
coming back.
Let's go.
All right, anyway.
All right, so keep it.
You wouldn't understand, brother. You wouldn't understand.
JB, how you feel, man, before we lose your internet?
right. Let me go and get in there, because they don't tell how long I'm gonna be here. But I'm definitely grateful that Chubb is going to be recovering real fast after the swelling go down. He can have the surgery that he need. Definitely praying that it's going to be not as bad as that type of injury would, mostly be, because they was talking about amputation, but I don't know. I don't see that. But let's talk about how Hunt is back and that the city now is so excited And man, I'm glad we got that loss off our, out the way now. So a lot of pressure is off of the team, because they're high expectations, with everybody that we have and all the people that we brought in. I'm glad we got that first loss out the way. So now we can get back to football. We can focus. We can get everything that we need, that we're missing, like an offensive lineman that shouldn't have been in the damn game in the first place, blocking going against Watts. So, but
he did good.
No,
I feel,
Jones was good.
Y'all problem is,
good,
man,
Jones
you got
got
to build
that
a
long
house
reach.
with a solid foundation. You cannot be bringing in a quarterback with trouble, a running back with trouble.
And you know all about this.
No
That's
trouble.
how much
Ain't
of
nobody
a
get
ball
no
player.
trouble. We got the best defensive line in football. That is the foundation.
I don't know.
Y'all just happy because you're 2-0 finally.
Let me say his piece. Go ahead.
I'm just saying their season is over, man. I don't know. Hey, look, I hate Chubb out. He was the best thing going for y'all. Deshaun Watson looked like trash. I don't know if he ain't got over the massages or whatever, but he need to get his head in it. 290 look like wasted money right now. But franchises like the Browns known to waste money. So we don't expect no better. You know what I'm saying?
You just better hope Dak Prescott make it through the year without Trey Lance taking his spot with his sorry ass. But anyway, get back to the Browns got way more. The Browns got way more than just Nick Chubb. This is not Nick Chubb. The Browns
we ain't even let Pete say his piece.
You already know we look good.
Yeah, I will say my piece.
To tell me them boys don't look good. You
hold on,
know.
Hold on,
We going to the Super Bowl.
Calm down. I'm going to put a spin on this, okay? We lost that damn game by 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay? By 4 points. All right? Now go and have a look. I'm sorry, I don't like pointing fingers. But go and have a look at our left tackle, okay, on the strip fumble that they ran back for 6.
Right.
Play that. Show it. Yeah, it disgusts me. The kid gave up, and that's so annoying. There's the game there. 4 points we lost that game by. And everybody's jumping on Watson's back.
Watson gave up 14 points by itself. He deserves to get his back jumped on, to be honest, because when you lose the heart of the offense, it's time for your $230 million paid quarterback to step his ass up.
Yeah.
He ain't got no more excuses. He ain't got no more excuses because, to be honest, the rest of the team played good enough to win. The defense played good enough to win. It's no more excuses. It's man up time. And, that's one thing we do know about Cleveland. When it get cold outside, we bundle up and we still go to work. So it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Fuck the excuses. We was winning it for Jim Brown. Now let's win it for Chubb.
He got that C on his chest. He needs to prove why he's got that C.
Chubb.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, they kind of gave it to him.
Have one. Chubb wasn't a captain.
Yeah,
no, they didn't even make him a captain this year.
Deshaun needs to step up and show that he deserves to have that C on his chest. That's what I'm saying, because votes on that.
We lost that game by 4 points.
C on his chest.
And to be honest,
but he has a big old S on it because he's super.
Hold up, everybody, hold up. Everybody respect the floor, man. Somebody talking, man. Don't interrupt them. Let them say their piece, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Aaron, I think you was saying something, bro. Here, bro.
Yeah, I said, Pittsburgh don't lose on Monday night anyway. You can, if you really check it, Pittsburgh usually don't lose on Monday nights. And then, when you lose a player like Nick Chubb, I know, they're professional and everything, but it's hard to really play football and think about football and get what you need to get, for a while. And if you look at it, the rest of the first half, they kind of was sleeping. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they should have came out the second half, I thought, motivated, but they didn't. I think the defense played good enough, but Deshaun Watson, I totally blame him. I even think the play calling was good enough. You feel me? I think the play calling was good enough. I blame Deshaun Watson. It's too many turnovers. He was throwing behind people. He was throwing the ball too hard, and that's what caused the interception. I mean, the fumble, you carry it like a loaf of bread every time, man. My son don't fumble. My son didn't never fumble his whole high school career. You see what I'm saying? Because he know better. He get to play $200 million, man. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
No doubt. Now hold on. Let me get mine in here real quick. Now you know how I know Pete shares in my same how I feel about this. Stefanski got to get it together, man. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know why you got a third string tight end out there over Njoku and you targeting him at the beginning of the game. I don't know if because he blocked better or I don't understand that situation. If the ball hits your hands, Aaron, you know what? And you know you
caught that shit.
You gotta catch it,
man.
Yeah.
You gotta catch it. You can't keep bobbling in it. That shouldn't even happen, even if it's behind you. If you're a good receiver who should be on the team, you're gonna make hard catches. You're gonna make one-handed. You're gonna do stuff like Harrison Bryant. I'm not feeling he shouldn't even be on the damn team. I don't know why we carrying 3 tight ends, but it is what it is.
He do fumble too.
Yeah. All right, JP.
But now you see the difference, though. Now I'm just saying, you see the difference. You don't hear none of this in Cowboy Nation. We all
that's this year.
Right,
it's only 2 games,
baby. Y'all over there crying.
Ain't nobody crying. We trying to figure it out. You premature. You premature ejaculate. You a 2-minute brother. You gotta finish the job.
Count down, bro. I've never had to kick nobody off the show, bro. Come on, man. Don't be the first.
Hear this. Hold on, you guys want to hear this? I'm telling y'all want to hear this, all right? So I know everybody's complaining about Stefanski calling the
yeah, let us speak.
Well, I've been paying attention a lot over the last 2 weekends. And Stefanski's not the only head coach now that's calling the offensive plays. I saw Mike McCarthy actually fought to call plays in Dallas because he's like, I'm going to be the one out there calling the plays. That way, if anything goes wrong, it falls on me. Miami Dolphins head coach is out there calling plays. I'm positive that the Vikings head coach was calling plays. There's a lot of head coaches now in the NFL that are calling plays. So when you come down to it, how are the plays all made? They're all decided on and they're all put into the play sheet, right? And then, so does it really matter who calls them? Because they're the plays that are already written. Anybody could call them. They're still the same plays. It's just
I can call it, but am I calling it in the right situation at the right time in the right order?
I was with you for a minute. You lost me at the end.
You know what? To be honest with you,
our O-line cost us that game, and that is a blatant fact. Our O-line cost us that game. You've got your quarterback scrambling, stepping back and scrambling. That's not his game, and Stefanski is designing plays for that. He's not. Step up. That's what Watson does.
Roll
Stefanski, you've got 2 home games, Kev. 2 home games. You've got to turn this round.
So it's would y'all agree that it's a combination of Watson and Stefanski? They both got to get it together.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm off Stefanski. I'm more on Watson because, like Vince Lombardi said, this is football. Y'all try to make it into rocket science. I mean, you should be able to tell somebody what the play is. If everybody do their assignment, you shouldn't be able to stop it.
Justin Fields said he's not going to let the coaches hold him back anymore. Justin Fields said he's been too concentrated on what the coaches are wanting out of him. He said, forget that. I'm going to start playing. So you know what? I'm excited to see what the Bears do this weekend.
Yeah, he a Buckeye. He's able to do something.
Yeah, he is.
All right, y'all. We got to move on. We Christy.
Yeah.
You got to break down. We got this thing going with these games going. Christy, let them know who is in the lead. What's the scores right now?
Yeah, we're not going to go through all the games this week, but up until now, Aaron is in the lead with 23 wins total. I'm in second with 20 wins. Mr. Deacon is in third with 19, tied with Pete. I'm sorry, with 19, and JB is in last. 18.
No doubt.
Legend. What a ledge.
No doubt. But y'all, we up against it. This has been an interesting show. Pete,
yes.
You got it. Pete, what is your pick? Your favorite pick of the week and the spread?
Week 3 picks, okay.
Let me finish it off,
do you want the dead cert first and then the outside bet, or do you want the outside bet first? Now, I'll give you the dead cert, okay?
Yeah.
Soon as we got a Cowboys fan on the show.
Okay.
It's the Cowboys at the Cardinals, minus 12.5 point favorites. So that is
blowout.
I picked the Cowboys with the point.
Now you want something? You want a long shot? Vegas think that the Jaguars are minus 9.5 point favorites over the Texans. Okay, this is
Nah.
interdivisional shit. Okay? And I am going
no.
Texans. I'm telling you what, they'll turn it round.
Yeah, I'll
Jags
take
are
that.
0
That's the long shot.
I got a rule with the Texans. Every time I think they're gonna lose, they're gonna win, and every time I think they're gonna win, they're gonna lose. And I've been winning with that. Texas
There
about
you
to
go.
do it.
Aaron's on board.
Got
I
it
gotta
this
go
week.
with Aaron's way of thinking too. I gotta go with the Texans, I guess. Then.
Yes, there
The
you go.
Jags are gonna win, but man, Trevor's been letting me down. I'm kind of disappointed. Doug Peterson needs to step it up down there.
I think the Jags.
Okay.
Jags.
No,
Motown,
Jags
what's
gonna
your
win the
Motown?
game for 9
What's your
points.
pick of the week? Motown, what's your pick of the week, man?
Oh, them boys. You know what
Them
it
boys?
is, man.
That's easy. It's too easy.
Yeah.
that
They
is
gonna
too
They
easy.
gonna walk
Yeah.
the Cardinals. They're gonna bring out the belt for that one.
All right, y'all, man. We way up against it, man. I don't know what to say, yo. And like I say every week, go Browns, bitches.
Browns, bitches.
It's kind of somber, but
I
hey,
don't cuss.
Nick,
Cussing.
do what
Hey,
you got to
but
do,
look,
bro. Get better.
Anytime y'all
Yeah.
want me to bring y'all down, y'all want a little pick me up, you want to feel good, and you want to see a winner, look for them boys, baby. Call me
Stop
up.
it.
We'll come anytime.
No.
How about them boys?
See,
No
Cowboys fans might jump back and forth on the different bandwagons, but us Browns fans, we stay loyal no matter what.
No doubt. I was gonna say some real. I'm just gonna edit this later. I was gonna say some real ass shit, and
Say it.
the thing is that so far we know that he's torn like 3 ligaments.
Damn.
And since this is a surgically repaired knee that's been done twice in 8 years. And I'm like I said, I'm not here to tell Browns fans to be a boohoo ball humbug. I'm just keeping it real, the realest I can be. I'm trying to wait to make sure that, because y'all don't forget what happened to Alex Smith.
He done.
Alex
man.
Smith had like a gang of surgeries, man, and I'm hoping that Nick doesn't
His
have to
leg
go
looks
that
like
because
a gator
this
ate it.
injury is serious as shit. It really is.
Yeah, he
If
done.
he destroys that popliteal vein, they could amputate. And oh man, I don't. But Nick is a warrior. He's a warrior. I see your face, Christy. Nick's a warrior, and he gonna do whatever he got to do to rehab. I'm just like
He
knowing what
gonna
I
walk.
know.
He gonna
being,
walk.
being in the medical field, working in orthopedics, and I've seen these injuries and what the people go through. He got a long road ahead of him, and the fact that his contract, he's in a contract here to where we're not gonna give you no extension. You might have seen the last time you seen Nick Chubb in the Browns uniform.
We might have
seen it last time play because he got his legs insured. He made more money by not playing, and he's not gonna be the same Nick Chubb. I don't care what nobody say. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, when he hurt himself the first time, you know, it was a lot of faith to even bring him back on the field. And the way he went above and beyond his expectations, the doctor's expectations, everybody's expectations. I mean, that's why I say, he got a whole city. I know Motown, you down there in Atlanta, that's about 100 miles away from Chubb Town. They got a lot of faith in that town, and that's the only thing that's going to do it is bring God back, man. That's the only thing going to bring you back because naturally.
Listen, now this on a serious note. Hey, 2 times, bro, I don't think he's coming back, bro. I think y'all got Hunt, though, so, you know, but I think it's over for bro.
Yeah. And, you know, and like I said, knowing I can respect that. It's a shame, though. And like I said, I know Chrissy, man. I just gotta keep it, like I said, with the energy and everything.
Those squats did something to like help. You know, he's out there squatting. You know how many hundreds of
700 pounds? Yeah, that's what did it.
Hopefully that helps. Like, you know, somehow, some way. Like,
that's what did it. I think that's why his knees was ready to give out. He was squatting too much. I mean, it's cool with your ego, but you ain't supposed to squat over 400 pounds. If you were running back, and that's
every time he was doing that, I was like, why are they letting him do that? I mean,
I don't like that.
Like,
instant pop a hernia job, that isn't it? So
I talked to a couple of orthopedic doctors, and they was like, they thought it was cool, it was okay if it was done correctly. Then a couple people was like, because of the muscle and what he had done, they shouldn't have been letting him do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's dangerous, man. And I don't know, man. Maybe if Hunt had been on the team, maybe Hunt would have got that run. Not to say that Hunt would have got hurt. Maybe Hunt would have cut a different way. We don't know.
He was carrying.
Hold on. Right here at 25 minutes. I want you to catch this, okay?
Go ahead.
I don't think that Ford is strong enough to be a replacement. I mean, nobody's a replacement for Chubb, but a number one. I think that Ford was okay as a number 2 to like go in when Chubb had to catch a breath or get a drink, maybe run to the bathroom. But
Yeah,
I see Hunt being in the number 1 spot very soon because I don't see Ford being able to do it.
correct.
Christy, I do see something. I'm gonna say this.
They will share duties. I'm sure of it. They'll both be at number 1, 1A.
I'm gonna tell you this, Christy. As
Go
a
ahead,
running
Eric.
back, I seen something that Ford did. He started seeing the game after about 10 carries. Let's see what happens when he gets the bulk of the carries. Because how many yards did he end up with? Did he end up with close to 100?
He was
Something
over.
like that. I think he
He
did.
was over 100.
Yeah. He started catching his rhythm. And once he knows that he's going to be the back and he can get his rhythm, Brown's got a good line. That's one thing we do have. Running wise, now passing is to be but running wise, I think that, Ford being young, I think he can carry that load. I think Kareem is going to come back more of a goal line, third down situation like he was with us always. I
can't wait to see
yeah,
the stadium when Hunt runs out Sunday. It's going to be amazing.
Ball as much as I could.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I
Wow.
think that now because he's familiar with the system, I think he's gonna immediately go in that number 1 spot because of what's going on. Him having the familiarity with Watson, and like I said, nothing against Jerome. He did a great job, man, when he came in. But I think they brought Kareem in to be the number 1 back. You know what I'm saying? Because Strong, with the Pierre Strong, whatever that dude, he didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many variables to this goddamn. We should have won that game. Period. Should have won that game.
Yeah, we should have.
You know. So,
and let me give a shout out to Kareem.
Yeah, shout out senior. Kareem. We so happy to have
this
you
right here. This guy
Should've
had
never
3
left.
more years and another big contract to your thing. So you got a lot of incentive. This guy had 3 more years and another big contract. You waited, you did your gut. You waited for Cleveland.
Different teams.
Mm.
Saints, the Colts, and the Vikings. He turned them all down.
Yeah.
He turned down money in his pocket.
But you think they're gonna be paying running backs anytime soon?
Nope.
Unfortunately, and
that's why I said with Nick's situation.
Of Monday night.
Yeah, with Nick's situation. Yeah, with Nick's situation, him getting hurt. This is bad. Like I said, this is bad, man. And I know, like I said, Browns fans lose their mind. Oh, I can't believe you said that. I'm just looking at reality. You're in the end of a contract year, and you blow out your knee again, and you think the Browns will throw you away. We all know that. We all know that. We don't want to admit it.
They ain't gonna have to. His legs are insured for $10 million. They ain't gotta throw him away. He's not gonna come back if he can't beat Nick Chubb.
Correct.
And if he come back, I don't think he'll be the same, but he'll be better than an average bear. You know what I mean? But he ain't gonna be Nick Chubb.
Would you come back though?
I don't want to see him back. No, I don't want him. If he was my son, that's it.
But I'm talking about, would you come back when they're not paying running backs?
No. He ain't gonna make $10 million coming back. He come back one day, he lose $10 million. I would stay out and I would go coach them kids that look up to him and love him down in Chubb's time. It would be over. I would say, Cleveland, I love you. You was my one team, and he still make the Hall of Fame if you ask me.
Yeah, that was somebody else brought that up.
I don't know about that, Willis, but
somebody brought that up too about him. He got some damn good numbers. I talked to Eric.
Think about this: if Gale Sayers made it, he'll make it. He's smashing Gale Sayers' numbers. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no doubt. And I talked to Eric, man. Eric and Josh there are nominees now for the Hall of Fame. So Eric, I was like, man, congratulations. He was like, thanks, bro. You know what I'm saying? So man, hopefully Metcalf will get in there, man, and him and Crib they'll get in there, man. That'd be nice. That'd be lovely.
You already know we push a campaign down here.
Yes, he does.
We'll push a campaign.
I was gonna tell him, hey, Eric, we'll call him, man. I told him, I said, well, we'll run that campaign for you. We got you.
All day, every day.
Eric, like, yes, sir.
Mr. All-Purpose, Mr. All-Purpose, because that's the time he got Mr. All-Purpose. He got a chance at that.
Yeah,
I will totally push out.
No doubt. All right, y'all. We 30.
Mike, what do you think about that?
I'm gonna have to cut this into 2 pieces.
So
because I told you take that one 25 minutes. You can stop recording from the end until 25 minutes, and then from 25 minutes until now was even pretty good.
Well, listen to you, Mrs. Edit. I heard that. I can't wait to get you behind the computer one day.
She know about it now.
And y'all see Pete was like, you got to do that. He said, damn.
Yes.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But luckily I prepped up a lot of stuff, man. I'm going to go in there and take something out of y'all. But yo, everybody, you got
the best guy in the biz.
Yeah. What's that?
We got the best guy in the biz to do it.
I'll be there soon to help you out with that, bro.
I'm tired of being
I'll be there soon.
in the morning, man. I need some sleep.
What take you so long?
You slept all day.
Yeah, we do.
I know. I'm gonna start on it as soon as we get done. I'm gonna start on it. You know, it is what it is, though. But hey, Motown, I appreciate you for coming on, man. Don't be bringing on. You come back. Don't be bringing all that Dallas hate now. Come on now. We don't go for all of that, though.
Hey, but look here. I appreciate y'all inviting me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all got a chance to see what a winner look like.
Oh, please.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
A winner.
If you had a Bernie jersey on, I might.
Yeah, this shit says Troy Aikman.